Hey everyone, welcome back. If you've ever felt like designing in Figma could be just a little bit easier or wondered how to work smarter, not harder, then you're in the right place. Today I'm going to walk you through exactly how to use plugins inside Figma. By the end of this video, you'll know how to discover, add, and manage powerful plugins that can supercharge your workflow, automate repetitive tasks, and open up all sorts of new creative possibilities. Let's jump right in. First, make sure you're logged into your Figma account and have a project open. You can do this on the browser or through the desktop app, either one works just fine. Now, once you're in Figma, look toward the bottom of the screen. Down there, you'll see an area called Actions. This is like your command center for a bunch of quick tools and shortcuts. Go ahead and click on it. This is where the magic starts. After you've opened the Actions menu, you'll notice several options pop up, but the one you're looking for is Plugins and Widgets. Go ahead and select that. Now, it might be tempting to rush through this part, but pause for a second and take a look. This is where you can access all the community-built tools that extend what Figma can do. Think of plugins as little helpers that can automate everything from generating placeholder images to organizing your layers or even translating content directly inside your designs. Next, let's say you already have an idea of the kind of plugin you need. Maybe you want something to help hand off your designs to developers or a color palette generator. In the search bar, just type in what you're looking for. For example, typing icon will instantly pull up dozens of plugins related to icons. It's that easy. Don't worry if you're not exactly sure of the perfect search term. Figma's search is pretty smart and will often suggest the right options. And if you're just in the mood to explore, browsing through the most popular or trending plugins can actually spark some ideas for new ways to streamline your workflow. Once you spot a plugin you're interested in, click on it to read a little more. There's usually a description, screenshots, and reviews from other users. If it's what you're after, simply click to install. But here's something important to keep in mind. While a lot of plugins are free, some will ask you to register for an account or subscribe to a paid plan for more advanced features. I know sometimes it's tempting to stick just to free tools, but remember, sometimes spending a little money here actually saves you a lot of time down the road. Think of it like investing in a power drill instead of using a screwdriver. It just lets you work faster and opens up different techniques you couldn't do otherwise. One last thing, some plugins might ask you for certain permissions or to connect to other services. Don't be alarmed, this is pretty normal, especially if the plugin is pulling in data from outside sources. Just double check what they're asking for, and as long as it makes sense for what the plugin does, you're good to go. And that's really all there is to it. Playing around with plugins in Figma is both simple and genuinely rewarding. Take a little time to explore and experiment. The more you try, the more you'll find awesome tools to suit your own style of design. If you found this walkthrough helpful, don't forget to give the video a like and drop a comment if you have any questions or plugin recommendations. I love hearing what you all are using. And of course, hit subscribe so you never miss another Figma tutorial. Until next time, happy designing.